I was shocked to learn that Nutella is only 13% hazelnuts. The rest is mostly sugar, palm oil, and additives. As delicious as it is, Nutella is a highly addictive ultra-processed food, and diets high in ultra-processed foods are linked to poor health, low energy, and even early death. So that's exactly why you're gonna need to try this alternative, because I love Nutella, but if I eat too much of it, I will become a big ball. So I'm gonna make my own healthier alternative using only 2 ingredients. It's really quick to make, and better still, it doesn't have any added sugar. It doesn't have any nasties that you often find in Nutella or other brands. It's just pure nutty goodness. I've also figured out a way to make it vegan. So if you're vegan and want a healthy Nutella, this video is also for you. So for Nutella, you're gonna need your nuts. And I actually bought my nuts off of Amazon. It was a really good deal. I think because Amazon are closing their Amazon Fresh range, they're getting rid of all their food products online, and I got this for a bargain. Roasted hazelnuts. And ideally, you want the hazelnuts to be unskinned because they can make the Nutella quite bitter. So you want it without any skins, ideally. And yeah, I've got 500 grams for a pretty good price. And you want the hazelnuts to be pure. You don't want any added sugar or salt. You just want the actual hazelnuts. So I'll link the ones which I think will be good, which you can use. But yeah, so the first thing you need to do, even though it says it's roasted, we need to like toast it a little. We need to warm it up. Like we want to get those oils flowing. It'll just bring out the flavour a lot more, trust me. So let's open this. Oh, I love these pans. This is the one that I mentioned in my last one where it has like a little nozzle, so it makes pouring of things, if it's a liquid, so much easier. I don't know how much I need actually. I want to do enough to fill a nice full jar like this. If anyone were to give me a healthy jar of Nutella, which tasted amazing, I'll be like, friend, you're a friend for life. Okay, I'm going to do like 350. Hazelnuts are not one that I buy a lot. It's not a nut that I think, oh, I need a bag of hazelnuts. But when you get them, they do smell pretty good. Oh, yum, yum, yum. It's such an odd angle, but I love it. It's fun. I'm gonna just put it on like really low heat. You can already smell the hazelnut, which I love about Nutella. I just know this is going to be good. And I'm really excited actually to have it on things and not feel guilty. Like maybe in like my porridge or in my like overnight tiramisu oats. Oh, they'll be so good. At least I know with this, still sort of scratching that itch, you know, that unhealthy itch in a way, without being too unhealthy. And yeah, with Christmas coming up, they will make great gifts. My family do watch my YouTube videos though, so I'm probably already giving it away. But for yourself, yeah, maybe you can do this for someone else that you love. As an easier method, and probably the better way, is to, I guess, like just roast these in the oven. But yeah, I should rather just do it on a stove. It's just easier, and I'm a chatterbox. I like to talk, so. But yeah, but I wouldn't just walk away and leave it. It can burn really, really quickly. I've actually lowered the heat so that it doesn't burn. You don't want our Nutella to be bitter. And I think you'll know it's ready when, oh, you can really, really like smell that toasty hazelnut flavour. And it will get a bit shiny. I don't know how to explain it. Like you will see the oils sort of release from the nuts. Now, I love this food processor. It's really cheap. I got it from Argos when I wanted to make some pistachio nut butter, and it was wonderful. I'll link it down below if you want to get it for Christmas or yourself, if you want to fork out a lot of money. But this has done me well, so this will be perfect for this. And what you want to do is just get your nuts. I hope I do it. I always misjudge it. I always drop stuff. I don't know if you've noticed on this channel, I'm a messy pup and I always drop things on the floor, which is so annoying. But I'm going to get this into my food processor. I bet I'm going to drop it. I always drop some on the floor. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, see? Told you. And I would say this is the easiest step, but this is where most people sometimes get it wrong. You need to be patient with it. It's not going to just happen. It will go through like several stages. It will go into a thick crumb and then a thick paste for ages. Just need to leave it. If it gets really hot, just switch it off and then keep going. You cannot stop. But I'll show you, don't worry. So this is after just a few seconds. Oh, the smell of this is amazing. It's a nice sort of thick crumb, but of course, just keep going and leave it. I really recommend that you use a spatula and scrape. So this is only after a few minutes. It's gone really thick. So you just want to scrape it down and just make sure that obviously keeps churning so it becomes a paste. Just going to scrape it down. Now this is the early stages of it becoming like butter. You want to keep going. This is not ready yet. So you want to keep going for a little bit longer because it will become a lot smoother. You can literally make this and choose not to add anything at all because this already smells insane. I could just quite happily have this on a piece of sourdough or even drizzled like into things. I'm just filming in here whilst that's going because it's so loud, but you want to wait for it to become a nut butter before you start adding in things like oils or flavors because the texture changes so much. You just want to wait. Just like be patient. And when it's done, when the base is done, that's when we can add in our magic ingredients. But it's only taken, I would say, like 5 minutes, like so far, and you get your nut butter base. Sometimes people think that, oh, like it's too thick. Maybe I should add in a little bit of neutral oil, like vegetable oil. But there's no need, honestly, for that, in my opinion. Just give it a little bit of time. Wow, oh my goodness. This looks good. So before, when I sort of showed it to you, you would be fooled in thinking it cannot become any more runnier. The oils hadn't fully been released yet. So to me, this is like the perfect texture. There's no need to add any like vegetable oil or anything to make it thinner because it's already runny. Look at it. So that's just perfect. And it smells incredible. I'm going to have a little taste. I sort of want to have a little taste, but I don't know if I should wait until I add in my extra ingredients. I'm just going to scrape it down and let it run for 1 more minute. And then I would say it's ready. So if you're vegan, I recommend using, you just get it. Where is it? You never find it. But yeah, cocoa powder. And I recommend this. This is great. It has no added sugar and it's really intense and chocolatey. I got this from Aldi and I use this all the time. So I recommend just sprinkling in maybe like a tablespoon, like adjust to your taste of this whilst it's running and it will become nice and chocolatey. So this is like the vegan option. I want to add in some melted chocolate, but ideally with a high percentage of cocoa solids. I think I've got it somewhere in this cupboard. Aha, I've got it. So I got this from Lidl and it's 74% cocoa. So the sugar content will be much lower compared to using like milk chocolate. You could go higher, I could go for 80%, even 90%. But I think 74% is enough for this recipe. And for me personally, I feel, yeah, that's fine. And compared to, let's say, normal Nutella, this contains far less sugar. So I'm going to melt this down in the microwave quickly on low. I'm just going to get a bowl. Should I get, I always think, like, should I get a smaller bowl? But because we've got a spatula, we can just scrape it. It's fine. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's looking much nicer outside now. This smells incredible. This is my my ultimate dream. It's a Saturday. I've got a free flat. Just doing this. This is literally my dream. Simple, I know, but hey ho. So I'm going to add in some salt because I feel the salt will just bring out the chocolate flavour. It complement the nuttiness too. It's going to shake in a little bit of salt. You can add as much or as little as you like. I'm gonna really stir it. I might want it. For me, I just want it a little bit darker, but I don't want to add more chocolate if I have to. So I might just add in some cocoa powder. It looks pretty good. Let me show you. So, like quite rich, chocolatey. But I think for me, I want it a little bit darker, but come on. Oh, okay. This is why you should always use a teaspoon or measuring cup. You just don't know how much will come out. But I think this will be fine. It is open. Let's go then. Yeah. Could you not, please?